It is not often that a single person can stun an entire room into silence while glitching, lying, and generally being the sort of antisocial, deluded, dishonest person that nobody wants to deal with. But you know what? Trump was able to do it. Trump spoke yesterday at the State Department at this Kennedy Center Honors Dinner. First and foremost, extremely glitchy behavior. Listen to this nuclear glitch.
And Gary says, "You don't understand." And he dropped 5 balls. Ping, 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 ping. Every ball right next to this guy. Oh.
Every ball with this guy. Ooh, it reminds me of this classic. Remember this one?
Saudi Arabia and Russia will repeat your... Oh.
Yeah, okay. So, glitches aside, the substance of Trump's speech at the Kennedy Center Honors Dinner, not the way Obama would have done it, not the way Clinton would have done it, not the way Biden would have done it, not even the way George W. Bush would have done it. And I am not romanticizing the presidency of George W. Bush. Trump ranking the Supreme Court and the Senate like they are his fantasy football team. Get a load of this.
Of your families here, and we appreciate that. And they appreciate you. I can tell you a very special thanks as well to our terrific Kennedy Center Board of Trustees, along with Executive Director Rick Grinnell. The Board of Trustees has been amazing. It's got to be the hottest board, or I don't know, the Supreme Court is pretty hot. I would say the Supreme Court, the U.S. Senate, the NFL Owners Committee, I think that's pretty good too. But I think the board of the Kennedy Center is turning out to be, we have so...
Yeah, the Supreme Court is really neat right now. It's just by the way, the idea that the Supreme Court is hot based on whether they're making legal determinations that are favorable and pleasing to the great orange leader, just the entire context and framing here is really one of dictatorship and authoritarianism. Trump then going into his construction stuff, where he says everything comes down to what kind of tile do they use in constructing the $300 million corrupt, cronyistic, bribe-alicious White House ballroom.
So we went through 4 years of that stuff. Nobody does it better. And this year it's just so good that they actually said the White House looks phenomenal when you add up all of the other things that we've done today. You know, I tell people for the first 4 years I was the hunted. So I didn't have a lot of time to fix up the floors, to redo the Lincoln bathroom. I took a little heat. It was the worst job. It was done in many years ago. It was done during actually the Truman administration with very cheap green tile.
Yeah, you know, they had, wait, sir, are you the president? Yes, I'm the president. The tile was really cheap and green, and I don't even know that they leveled the floor correctly, and they used this drain that's just, and nothing was covered in gold.
That was in Lincoln. Now we have it done in beautiful, beautiful paradisial marble. It's all book matched. It's so beautiful. And people said, oh, why is he wasting time? That's not wasting time. That's saving our heritage. You know, many, many things like that. It's saving the heritage of this country.
Right.
And it's so... Right.
Our heritage was endangered by non-book matched cheap tile. But lest anyone be concerned, spoken like a true real estate grifter, Donald Trump is rejoicing in the heritage of this country by making sure that we have the right marble tile, and over his dead body, you had better believe that they are going to book match the marble tile. What a pathetic farce we have become. Trump sort of admitting he's kind of more into doing real estate stuff than being president of the United States. You can really hear it in his voice.
As good as what we already have. So it's sort of, I don't know, I like to tell you those little construction, because we talk politics all the time, and I like politics too. I said to somebody the other day, am I a better politician or a construction real estate person?
Maybe neither.
And they didn't know how to answer that question. I'm not sure how to answer it either, if you want to know the truth. But I actually get great relaxation out of fixing the White House, fixing the Kennedy Center. And
yeah, remembered that the architect quit, as I reported last week. It's a pretty tough question. Trump is so appallingly bad at both real estate and being president that it's tough to figure out which is better. Trump unable to resist attacking Joe Biden, saying Biden could never play golf. Even like a 90-year-old, Biden couldn't do it as well.
Have spent their lives making the most of their incredible God-given talents. They have talent. They have talent. The great Gary Player, he hits shots. He's 90 years old, still plays good. He shot a 70 with me the other day. He's 90. We're playing pretty far back, too. He's incredible. You think Biden could do that? I don't think so. Can't lift things up.
There you go. Biden clearly living rent-free in Donald Trump's head, and apparently living by himself up in Donald Trump's head, where there doesn't seem to be anything else. And then finally, with one of these, "Sir, I'm sobbing" stories, Trump says the women in the White House constantly come up to him crying.
We've had virtually no crime. We had terrorism 2 weeks ago, week and a half ago, horrible terrorism.
Horrible.
But it sounds like we were doing so well that the terrorists felt they didn't want to see us do very well. But we have right now the safest capital. We have as safe a capital as anywhere in the world, and we have one of the most unsafe capitals. And I walk through the White House and I'll see especially young women say, "Sir, thank you very much." And I know immediately what they're saying. They're not thanking me for the 8 wars that we've stopped. They're not thanking me for even the tax cuts or any of the other things we've done. They're thanking me because they can actually walk to the White House. They feel safe now in the city. And
the women came up to me and they said, "I'm crying," but just not for the reason that Donald Trump believes they were crying. Whatever is wrong with Trump, and I think malignant narcissism is a high candidate. I recently read a very interesting book, by the way, about narcissism. Trump does seem to fit malignant narcissist to a T. Whatever is wrong with Trump seems to be getting much, much worse. And even the people in the room reportedly stunned by what this guy was dumping on them. If you were shopping for a new mattress, I would recommend you start by looking at Helix Sleep, the mattress I've been sleeping on for years, the only one that I recommend because they custom tailor it to your needs. I took their sleep quiz. It took a minute or two. I said, "Oh, I like to sleep on my stomach. I tend to feel hotter in the middle of the night rather than colder. I like medium firm." And Helix just nailed it, matched me with the perfect mattress. Most people don't even know where to start when you're looking for a mattress, and Helix just makes it easy. There is really no substitute for the mattress that's right for you. Your body will thank you. Delivery was fast. Setup was easy. You do get 100 nights to try it out. They'll even take away your old mattress. Right now, Helix has a special offer only for my audience. Get 27% off everything on their site when you go to helixsleep.com/Pakman. The link is in the description.